With Fantastic Four First Steps finally dropping, let's rank every Fantastic Four movie from worst to best, and obviously see where it falls in the ranks. Easily in the last spot, and I mean easily, the cursed 1994 Fantastic Four movie. Although this movie is so bad, it could be a fun night with your buddies. The budget was only $1 million, so they were literally cooked from the start. Like, just look at the graphics of Johnny Storm trying to stop the laser in the climax. Shit literally looked worse than a PlayStation 2 cutscene. The dialogue in this was actually so bad it physically hurt me.
What kind of a thing have I turned into?
Like, its flame retardant was an actual line in this movie. This will also be an occurring pattern in future rankings involving characters, but Dr. Doom gets done so dirty in this, so add it to the counter. First off, the mask he wears muffles damn near everything he says, so you can barely understand bro. And when you finally do hear him talk, he can't stop being an overdramatic Shakespearean Power Rangers wannabe villain.
Bring me the one called the tuner.
And finally, let me just show you a clip of Goofy Mr. Fantastic's hand wave, which literally looks like an inflatable car dealership man, so I can never talk about this godforsaken movie ever again. Next up, we got another movie that was actually ass.
Say that again?
Next up, we got another movie that was actually ass. One of the biggest things I hate about this movie is how bland it all looks. It just made my eyes automatically bored. The ending fight scene also made me lose all motivation of caring. I literally would have rather rewatched the Minecraft movie climax over that shit. For being 8 years older, the CGI somehow looked worse than the OG 2000 Fantastic Four movies. Shit literally looked like a CW show at some points, especially anything Sue Storm did. And like I said, they again did Dr. Doom hella dirty in this. They made his body combine with his astronaut suit so his face was his mask, which makes him lose all aura. And finally, the movie wastes 50 minutes just to do the stupid origin story we already know, and it had an unexpected 1-year time skip that absolutely destroyed all momentum this movie had. Because after the time skip, the characters lose all chemistry they built up, which made the forced Johnny and the Thing bantering at the end of the movie even more cringy.
How about two guys, a girl, and the thing that nobody wanted? Hey, we both know that.
But still, I would be lying if I said I wasn't low-key looking forward to what corny dialogue they were gonna spit out of their mouths next, which made the movie so bad it was actually not too hard to get through. 1.5 out of 5. Get that shit out of here. Now, I am a proud defender of the OG 2000 Fantastic Four movies. I think they're both a fun time, but obviously they're not fantastic. That being said, they again butchered quite a few important characters, especially with how they made Silver Surfer a little bitch boy. After bro got his surfboard stolen, he was literally just a bot for the rest of the movie. And of course, they again did Dr. Doom hella dirty. First off, for the first half of the movie, bro was just walking around without a mask on, losing aura by the second. And then when I thought bro was actually gonna cook on Silver Surfer's surfboard, which is literally one of the most powerful weapons in fiction, bro got destroyed in like 2 seconds. And finally, I can't ever take the Thing fully seriously when I can literally just tell it's a 5'8" little man in a costume. They should have just casted someone a little taller. But besides those 3 big complaints and a few corny jokes and cliches, this movie surprised me. I like how they took the risk with Johnny's powers malfunctioning. It gave me a little side plot to care about and created some fun scenarios. And overall, I just love the passion that early Marvel movies had. There were just a lot of quick bantering that worked for me and made me care about the characters. A low 3 out of 5. Again, I am a defender of these movies, so Fantastic Four 2005 is just so nostalgic for me that it has to be at least a 3.5 out of 5. I just love Chris Evans as Johnny Storm being an absolute woman magnet. And I love even more the Johnny Storm and Ben Grimm bantering throughout the whole movie. Even compared to First Steps, I think the 2000s Fantastic Fours have the strongest Johnny and Ben relationship. Besides that, obviously the ending is pretty corny, with the power of friendship being enough to take down one of the most powerful villains, Dr. Doom, within like 5 minutes. So add it to the disrespect counter. But before the #1 spot, if you like movies, please drop a like, follow, and comment. Help me get the 1K for the love of God. And easily in the #1 spot, the strongest Fantastic Four movie is First Steps. It easily is the most visually stunning Fantastic Four movie. I didn't think the casting was gonna work, especially with Pedro Pascal and Joseph Quinn, but it works. It really works. They finally did my boy the Thing not dirty. They made him an actual big guy. He and Johnny were homies, and they actually had outfits, and he wasn't naked the whole movie. The movie also doesn't waste our time with the stupid origin story that we all know, and the villains were actually intimidating. We finally get to see Galactus in action, not just a spaceship trying to eat the whole world. The Silver Surfer is finally not done dirty as well. They changed it to a girl, but she was a very pretty silver girl, so I understand why they did it. But besides the ending climax being a little generic with a few cliches, this movie is what the MCU truly needed. And if you're still here somehow and you like superhero movies, go watch Fantastic Four: First Steps. It finally broke the terrible movie spell every Fantastic Four movie was in. End of discussion.